Now, do I get time or what?
Okay, Charles. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so what? You look stressed out.
Do I?
Yeah. I don't
We
want
spent
my
too much time together.
I don't want
for you
my-
to recognize that.
I don't want my MLA to drop dead.
No.
Is there pressure there? Do you
Don't
feel
worry.
pressure?
Well, sure, there's a serious sense of responsibility in this situation, no question.
So who's there? Is there party leaders there? You're there. Is Chris Austin there?
So, I've been meeting with both Brian Gallant and Blaine Higgs, not together, separately.
Yeah.
And I've been trying to call Chris Austin, haven't yet connected with him.
Okay, so when they had these meetings, I hear Nick Hall is there from UNB, Kelly Lamrock. Why are these lawyers doing there? Was there a reason? Or?
Well, so, of course, the initial meetings were just leader to leader, right? Like me and you talking. And then they said, let's start discussing more seriously about what, this legislature could look like. And so for that, you want to have some people who can be helpful with some expertise in serious discussions. So that's why I'd invited Nicole O'Byrne, a law professor from UNB.
Yeah, Professor UNB.
And
Smart.
Cyril Simard, mayor of Edmonton, to be part of the team. And then we had a bigger team of people helping to provide advice.
So Cyril Simard, he was always tweeting against Chris Austin that the Acadian flag, somebody said the Acadian flag was like ISIS. And he's been against Chris Austin for the past 2 months. Is it good to have him, a guy like that, in there?
Well, I think he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah, nice guy.
I don't know about the...
he was tweeting against Chris Austin,
well, I don't know about that, but I know that francophones are concerned and fearful, many, about those policies or those commitments or whatever planks in the People's Alliance platform, and so it's got a lot of people concerned and fearful, and so we need to address that.
Like the Capelé, the Acadians, they want to go to court. Want to go to court for what exactly?
So when people get scared, all kinds of things start to happen because of the fear, and so we need to be clear that no rights are going to get watered down or diminished.
We're protected by the Constitution.
But what was happening in the campaign was, Chris in particular was talking about some of these issues as if they could be changed without changing the Constitution.
Yeah, like paramedics.
Like somehow
the
he
issue of paramedics.
Somehow he was going to be able to make some changes when in fact these rights are entrenched in the Constitution. But the thing is, we really need to get together and talk about this as a society.
As a society.
Because when we get down into talking about the rights and regulations and all that stuff, we need to cut through and
the red tape
and have a serious conversation.
We have to,
as a society.
Yeah,
because we need to be together, not apart. And all of this that's been happening is starting to push us further and further apart.
Yeah.
And so we need to
like the paramedic, the language commission. The language commissioner put us back about 50 years. Her attitude. Don't answer that.
I'm not going to.
But you know what
you're saying. But the point is, there's all kinds of things that are going on that have been pushing us further apart and dividing us.
Can you and Blaine and Chris Austin work together?
On certain issues, absolutely. I can work with anybody.
So you can have
on
a majority.
Certain issues
You can have a majority government.
No, I mean, I'm talking about issue by issue here, right? Issue by issue. So, for example, the issue of corporate handouts.
Yeah.
I don't know about Blaine Higgs on that, but with Chris Austin and I, we both have similar approaches to it. Or
spraying.
Getting rid of spraying.
Yeah.
Right?
You agree.
Or proportional representation, which he supports. So on those issues, we can work together, and we can try and get all the other MLAs who are concerned about those things working together.
So when you guys reach a decision, how are we going to know? Do you get people? They're at the Fredericton Inn, right? So do people stay in the hallway, or do you guys going to say, okay, we're going to have a news conference in six hours from now, or how is that going to happen?
I don't know.